The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan. But I dare adjust, and it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7. The PCTV Network, it's Earth's Little Heaven. The PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Bear Stadium in Boyertown, the PCTV Network proudly presents the Pennsylvania State Championship of American Legion Baseball featuring Boyertown, hosting Wilcox, Pittsburgh. Hello everyone, I'm Bernie Gallagher, joined by my partner, Cabrini University coach Rod Johnson. Welcome to the big dance. Welcome to the U.S. Piping pregame show. 8 teams with their eye on the prize, a state title. Before we talk about both teams here, Rod, for the average fan out there, 2-part question, the journey and the format.
Well, Bernie, it can be grueling. You start this thing late May, early June. Got to do well in your league. You got to win your playoffs. You get to the region, you got to win that, and then you get here for an 8-game tournament here. And by the way, this particular Wilcox team, they have 1 loss, and they look like they're pretty good against Boyertown today, so we'll see what we have set for us.
And then more specifically, as we break down each team, first we'll look at the visiting team, Boyertown being the host here for the state tournament. Wilcox, just south of Pittsburgh, they represent Region 8, and as you said, partner, only 1 loss all year.
Yeah, they got to the finals in the region, and they beat their nemesis, Brockway, 5-0 to qualify to come here. I looked at their offensive stats. They weren't that great, but pitching-wise and defense, I like their numbers, so I think they're going to be a formidable opponent tonight for Boyertown.
Then we look at the host team, the Boyertown Bears, led by their head coach, Justin Connick. He has done a sensational job in his second season as head coach, longtime loyal assistant. And you look at this team here, you know, the program is just known nationwide, 23 state championships, 2 World Series championships. You run out of superlatives when you describe the program.
Yeah, you really do. And they come in here today, 20 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie. 2 of their losses were against Norchester, 1 by 2 runs, 1 by 1 run. A number of years ago, they got out of playing small ball a little bit. They had some mashers on the team. But I would suspect tonight, 7-inning game, which is a little bit unusual for me, seeing a 7-inning game. It used to be 9, somewhere along the line.
Yep.
They changed it. So 7-inning game, I would expect them to play a little bit more small ball.
And then we look a little more closely at this Bear team. Pitching, defense, and small ball. We saw them on the network 1 month ago against Upper Perk. We'll have the right-hander Black on the mound again, and a crafty left-hander out of the bullpen in Fox.
Yeah, a very large pun intended. Black doesn't just throw to the white of the plate. He throws to the black of the plate also, and he has a number of pitches. I was here with you just a couple weeks ago when he pitched, and he has a number of pitches in his arsenal. I like his curveball. I like his fastball, his 2-seam, his 4-seam, and he throws, as I stated, to the black of the plate. Now, many managers say, especially with this heat, let's get into the bullpen. But as stated, you bring Fox in or you bring anybody in out of their bullpen, their earned run average is south of 2. That's no picnic.
Wow, that's amazing. So a lot of excitement over here in Boyertown. Don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with the opening pitch.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside. They kept on saying
there's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. But it's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
We're back. Leading off for Boyertown, number 7, the shortstop, Peyton Moyer. Line shot foul down the first base side. Here with our managing director, Gus Tellis. Rod Johnson, former Villanova University coach, current Cabrini University coach, and we are excited. This game will be shown on Comcast Cable and also shown forever on YouTube. Just search the PCTV network. And there's a hit batter to start the game, and that's that on-base percentage that Moyer just has ridiculous numbers with. Rod, you talked about it before.
Yeah, Bernie, it looked like a breaking ball that decided to back up on the pitcher, and he just did the proper thing. He just turned away from the ball, got hit in the shoulder. That didn't hurt very much, but he's on first base. We'll see what damage he can do there.
Number 28, Cole Kratz, the center fielder, will now bat. Real shout out to the assistant coaches of Boyertown, so helpful, giving us information on the young men. Mark Hughes, Steve Price, Robbie Petit, Dave Ray Snyder, and Craig Ettinger, the legend.
There's a lot of legends up here.
They're walking all over the place. Oh boy, and that was a close play at first, and they're going to call a balk, it looks like. Wow, this game is off to an unusual start. It's what I love about baseball. It's always something different.
So, Bernie, they were able to pick that balk up more easily now because they have 4 umpires here tonight. With 2 umpires, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. Although, if there were 2 umpires, that first base umpire would have still been there.
Good point. They're going to show bunt, classic Boyertown baseball, small ball. Moyer's got good wheels on second. There's nobody out. Already have a runner in scoring position. Rod, you can see the rotation here. The bunt is laid down very nicely. The pitcher double pumps, makes it closer than it needed to be. That was an excellent bunt. Zimmerman with the double pump. And Moyer advances to third. They do get the first out of the inning at first base.
The second baseman had a long way to go because he was faking back and forth to try to hold the runner on second, and he just about didn't get there. The pitcher did a great job of pumping, waiting, and then throwing once he got to the bag.
Evan Hetrick, number 9, the left fielder, will bat. Looking at Wilcox out of Pittsburgh in light blue, Boyertown in a darker blue and gray and red. But they had classic small ball in their Region 8 championship. Their insurance runs were back-to-back sac flies, ball fouled straight back. Rod, you got to love that as a coach. You get back-to-back sac flies.
Yeah, that's baseball the way it used to be played. Now a lot of teams look for that launch angle and home runs, but sac flies, bunts, you got to love it. And Boyertown, we talked about this in the pregame, and that's in a 7-inning game. They're trying to jump out early here, and they're playing a little bit more small ball, as we stated, now than they did a few years ago.
Zimmerman with the strikeout. Now with 2 down, Steve Colucci, number 23, the catcher, will bat. Rod, is the first baseman unaware that there are 2 outs? I don't know why he's up in front of the bag. They're that bunt conscious, maybe? I have no. This is the cleanup hitter. What's your analysis of that? Is that just the coaching not even? You would notice that immediately, correct?
Yeah, I mean, that really opens up the 4-hole. Again, the 4-hole being between the second baseman and the first baseman. I certainly wouldn't be playing him up, but maybe they know something that we don't know.
There is no reason, no analytical reason why you would be up with 2 outs. The third baseman had been up. He's been backed up. But here you go, Colucci having himself a marvelous summer with a chance to give Boyertown the early lead. Ball fouled straight back. This right-hander from Wilcox got some good velocity on that fastball.
No, he does, and boy, that was a big out that he got with the strikeout, the former hitter. Man, I just still love hitting with a guy on third, less than 2 outs. Holy cow.
Man, gotta love
that
it.
field looked really, really big, and when you're in a slump, it looks like there's 13 people out on the field. But when you have a guy on third and less than 2 outs, it looks like there's about 6 guys out there.
First baseman has now been backed up. 27, Zimmerman, the right-hander. Kick in the pitch, and he paints it on the outside corner for strike number 3 after 1/2 inning. Boyertown 0, Wilcox 0.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. We're over here in the beautiful Bear Stadium, Boyertown, PA. It is the state championship of American Legion Baseball. And some of the other players in that Boyertown roster, we want to give them a mention. They're having outstanding summers. Elijah Calvert, Chase Dornblazer, Randy Winings, Nate Fox, the star reliever, Travis Schiller, Matt Smith, Steve Colucci, Zach Rothermel, Max Neidinger. It's amazing, Rod, these kids, you grow, you come through this incredible competitive Little League around here. It's insane how competitive the Little Leagues are. Then you got 2 junior legions. How advantageous is that to have 2 junior legions?
Well, it's your feeding program, and it gives a lot of kids an opportunity to play and show their skill. And hope someday they get a chance to play at this venue. This is just beautiful here.
Yeah, the grass is in impeccable condition. Leading off for Wilcox out of Pittsburgh, Dan Allegredo, number 00, the first baseman. Cool number, 00. Black, the right-hander for Boyertown, having himself a marvelous summer. ERA under 2.
Bernie, I never wore 00, but I've been called 00 already.
I had a batting average of 00 against certain pitchers. My son wore 00 for the Norco Red Knights. Pretty cool number. When I was head coach at Pottstown, the players wanted all the double numbers. So I was like, oh, why not? 99, 88, 77, 66, 00. They had a lot of fun with it. Kids love that stuff. Ground ball shortstop. Moyer, the sure-handed shortstop, fires a bullet to first. Rod, he's getting a lot of action this summer. He has, for the entire summer, only 2 errors.
Oh, that's outstanding. And there's some people that average 2 a game. But I really liked his movements on that, and he had a really good time clock in his head of the runner getting down to first base, took his time, set his feet, came over top, and made a real strong throw, as you stated.
Now batting the pitcher, Hayden Zimmerman, number 27. Showed good velocity, the right-hander on the mound in the top half of the first. Another ground ball shortstop. Moyer again. Oh, the ball is mishandled at first base. That's a ball that Shane will tell you he should have caught. That was doable.
Well, it looked like he jumped for the ball, and I'm not saying from here that he didn't have to, because I had a tough do with that. But it looked like he jumped for something that may have only been a foot or 2 above his head.
Right. Cameron Marciniak, number 11, the center fielder. The runner on first. 1 out. Ball driven to deep left center, but Kratz has an eye on it. Gets the second out of the inning. Nice play by Kratz.
You were somewhat critical, if I may remember, of their uniforms in high school. When you saw they were all red, if you may recall.
Well, they wore those red sweatpants for the...
but I like this uniform. This is a nice uniform.
Yeah, they look good.
I know this is Legion, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of success in this blue and gray for Boyertown. And the cleanup hitter, Caden Dennis, number 12, the second baseman. But when you're this successful, you have this many sponsors, the Legion so supportive. They've got 5 or 6 different types of uniforms to wear. Like I said before, kids love that kind of stuff. And a real shout out to the American Legion. Sometimes we think all about baseball, but it's a real testament, a big thank you to the soldiers and the men who have served our country.
You said it well, Bernie. When I was at Spring City, we had a tremendous relationship with the Post at Spring City, and they treated us like their kids, and they really put a lot of time and effort in and support to us as a program. And they have many programs. And there are many other things that they do with the Legion, but they really spent a lot of time with us and really appreciated it.
The winner of this tournament will represent Pennsylvania in the Mid-Atlantic Regional, where the country's basically divided into 8 regions, and then it culminates in the World Series in Shelby, North Carolina. 2004, when Boyertown finished second in the world, Chaconis and that whole group, they had to fly all the way out to Corvallis, Oregon. Another ground ball left side. Moyer with a long throw, right on the money. Moyer with a great play to end the inning. After 1 full inning, we're tied at 0.
First inning, no runs hit. There was an error in the field, 1 man left.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Sneed, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finlay, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Welcome back. Top of the second. Boyertown at bat. Luke Moser, number 27, the second baseman. Right-hander Zimmerman on the mound for Wilcox, south of Pittsburgh, out of Region 8. They only have one loss on the year, but as my partner Rod mentioned earlier, they avenged that loss in the championship game. If you're going to split with someone, it's better to win that second time around when the title's on the line.
Absolutely.
Ball fouled straight back. Big thanks to Rob Zambonini and his wife Luann, doing a tremendous job, giving us tons of information on the young men. Just a typical Boyertown guy who loves baseball and loves Boyertown. All inside. We called it breaking news 4 weeks ago, Rod, but Boyertown's head coach Justin Connick has also been named the new head high school football coach. He's a busy guy.
Makes me tired just thinking about it, Bernie.
He has his own business, and he's got flexibility in scheduling, an understanding wife, and she's told me he had a good passing camp this morning. His football team, they've got a good-looking running back named Savage. So Boyertown football heading in a positive direction as well. And talking to him for an hour this week on the phone, infectious. This guy loves baseball, and he could be called Mr. Boyertown. His whole life played in Boyertown, coached in Boyertown. Fly ball down the right field line. It's foul. An excellent attempt by the right fielder Porter, but he is unable to come up with it. That's another ball that elite teams are going to tell you we probably should have caught that one.
Yeah, he was looking at the fence and looking at the warning track, and unfortunately, he did have a legitimate shot at that ball. It looked like it actually fell a couple feet on this side of the right field fence.
So, I don't know what the odds are, the analytics, but when you get a second chance like Moser has now, let's see if he can get a base hit. Instead, he takes a strike. They are having trouble picking up that. He's throwing like a fastball, a two-seamer, and a cutter, and they look a little confused.
Well, we talked earlier about Black being able to throw the ball on the Black, but this guy's really painting it. He's painting it big time.
Brandon Shane, number 18, the first baseman, will now bat. Talking to Coach Connick this week, COVID is still a major problem for these coaches. You got coaches coming with COVID. Boyertown had a shutdown for 7 days just the week before last. Coaches with COVID, players with COVID, not allowed any contact with any teammates for 7 days. There's a line shot left field, base hit for Brandon Shane. He continues his torrid hitting.
Yeah, Coach Connick he's not coaching indoor sports here. This is hot during this time of year. So he's got this going on today. He's got passing going on today. This heat will get to you if you're not careful.
Tyler Hoffman, number 26, the right fielder, will now bat. Shane, who is on first base, will be playing college baseball at Mount Aloysius. There's a ball foul down the first base side. Shane, also an outstanding football player. We saw them pull off a miraculous upset at Pottsgrove last year. We did the game. It was, I don't know, was it 3 or 4 overtimes? Ridiculous game. So left-handed bat. Big hole on the right side, holding the first baseman on. He's got a pretty good snap move over to first.
He's coming pretty quick through the zone from a standpoint of. I think that's why they called a balk earlier. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I think he's coming through really quick with his release, going to the plate. So I think sooner or later he's going to be called for another balk.
Yeah, that one there was barely a pause. You must pause before you go home, and that was instantaneous. Hoffman, one of our, a lot like the Upper Perk guys, just works on a farm, loves to fish. To me, that's the prototypical Boyertown dude. Swing and a miss. Off and running, the throw down not handled. So Shane steals second base.
Well, that ball should have been handled by the shortstop. That was a nice snap throw by the catcher. The shortstop looks like he pulled back, got a little bit of alligator arm there as the runner was bearing down on him.
Colin Eisenhard.
Number 36, Colin Eisenhard, the third baseman now with 2 outs, but a runner in scoring position. Again, this is the Pennsylvania State Championship of American Legion Baseball for the casual fan that is age 19 and under. Some of these kids already in college, some have just graduated high school. But Eisenhard with a chance to give his team the early lead.
You can't give Boyertown or any team too many chances, so we'll see how this works out. I really believe that should have been a strikeout throw out at second base.
Eisenhard, a 4-sport star for the high school, just graduated from Boyertown High. He played soccer, basketball, baseball, and he also was the punter, a very good punter on the football team. Another balk. That's 2 balks now on the right-hander. Puts the runner 90 feet closer to taking an early lead.
Bernie, it's probably 4 balks, and they only called 2. He needs to be careful. Now he's got a guy on third. It looks like he may be going from the windup now just to prevent the possibility of another balk.
They're just having trouble with his window, his arm slot. They're taking a lot of strikes.
Sure, but again, he's not throwing the ball right down the middle of the plate. He's doing a great job. I really like this pitcher.
High fastball fouled back. Boyertown post 471. Those 3 numbers became synonymous or ominous to many opponents. I didn't like those numbers because it usually means a letter, an L. Ooh, almost. Did it hit him, or was that ball 4, I guess? So you have runners now on first and third. Boyertown with an opportunity early on, and John Myers, number 21, the DH, will now bat.
I'd be surprised if they didn't try something first and third, and offensively, and I'm wondering what kind of defensive play they put on.
Ball is high. Myers runs well, or I'm sorry, Eisenhard runs well. You got to believe maybe here On that second pitch, he's going to be off and running. Are you throwing down all the way through here if he runs?
Probably not.
A bunt fielded by Zimmerman. A little surprising. Third out of the inning. And after 1.5, Boyertown 0, Wilcox 0.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Welcome back, everyone. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Now batting for Wilcox out of Pittsburgh, number 1, Luke Zimmerman, the shortstop. Foul ball straight back there, Rod. They're using that raised seam A1010, different than high school. The old high school ball back maybe about 15 years ago, and a wood bat.
I'm not sure when they went to the wood bat in these tournaments. When I was coaching Legion for 20 years, they always used the metal or composite.
Right.
When did they go to wood? Do you know?
I thought it was about 7 years ago. I could be wrong. A lot of the adult leagues now have gone wood. You know, you and I grew up with a wood bat. We never thought anything about it. You hit home runs. You know, you use either mostly ash. Now the maple has become popular as well. But when you think about it, I'm trying to think the first time somebody handed me an aluminum bat was in the early 80s in an adult league.
Well, for me, 1975, I was a senior at Springford, and that was the first year for aluminum.
Really? We used wood. I graduated in 74, and I definitely used a wood bat in all through high school. Never touched a metal bat till adult ball. Ball 4. Zimmerman draws the base on balls.
I'm not sure if I had a good senior year hitting, but my bat did.
Ethan Wells, the catcher, number 24, will bat. You know, back in the day, you would, if you cracked your bat, you'd put a little. My dad taught me how to put a nail through it, tape it up. Hey, get back in there with a cracked bat. But there is a shortage of ash. The ash trees in Pennsylvania are dying at a rapid rate, and because due to an insect situation. So there's going to eventually supply chain issues. There's a ball lifted to right field. Coming in for the routine play is Hoffman. But Rod, eventually you're going to have to see a composite or maple, because of my brother has 3 beautiful ash trees in his backyard. All 3 are dying.
Right fielder number 6, Colin Porter.
Colin Porter, number 6, the right fielder, will now bat with 1 out, runner on first. Here with Gus Tellis, our managing director, Rod Johnson, Cabrini University coach. I'm Bernie Gallagher, your play-by-play. You're watching this on the PCTV network, on Comcast Cable, and we stream and we post on YouTube. A lot of good stuff on YouTube. Football right around the corner. Black on the mound, the right-hander for Boyertown.
If there's some that stayed away tonight because of the heat, we can vouch to the fact that this is a nice night.
Yeah, it really cooled off. Foul ball. game time temperature was 91, but the humidity was a little lower than expected, and a little bit of a 5-6 mile an hour breeze, although now the breeze has died down a little bit, but we're in the shade and we're very comfortable. The three teams that played during the day today might not tell you that.
For sure.
What a gigantic upset in the third game. Right before this game, the defending state champion Norchester was upset by Paxton out of Western Pennsylvania, so Norchester will now move into the losers bracket. Snap throw over. The winner of this game will play the winner in the bracketology, the winner of Falls versus Black Hawk. Norchester was in the upper bracket opposite Boyertown, but now they will go to the losers bracket. This tournament runs Saturday, July 23rd through Wednesday, July 27th.
It's not a death sentence to lose that first game, but it makes things really difficult when you have to win 2 on the final day against somebody who had earned the spot of the final day with no losses or 1 loss.
Yep.
That's a tough day to win 2.
Yep, good point. If you remember in 2004, the best amateur team I've ever seen, Boyertown, they went through the losers bracket in the Mid-Atlantic Regional to make it all the way to the World Series. Fly ball to center field. Kratz lines it up for the routine out. Out number 2.
Third baseman number 22, Dalton Stallings.
Dalton Stallings, number 22, the third baseman, now will bat now with 2 out, runner on first, 0-0. It's the state championship tournament of American Legion Baseball. Right down the chute for a strike.
Bernie, we have a great view here in center field, and I just panned to the left a bit, and I saw that Boyertown bus. That's a heck of a bus.
There's a ball to third base. Eisenhard with the play over to Shane for the third out of the inning. Black continues to mow him down. We'll go to the top of the third, tied at 0.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. We go to the top of the third, Boyertown in blue and gray. Wilcox out of Pittsburgh in light blue and white. We are in the winner's bracket. The loser of this game will go into the loser's bracket. Double elimination tournament, as my partner said in the pregame. Attempted bunt, fouled back. Rod, you've probably been in a couple hundred double elimination tournaments. You know, it's like a family experience, a camping experience. You got to get on the bus, you got to get on a plane, you got to get in the hotel. There's a lot more to it, especially financially.
Yes, and it can be frustrating, but the elation of the win is just amazing. It's awesome. I mean, as a person who enjoys competition, any sport is just really cool to come out on top.
So Moyer now batting. Star shortstop. He rips it to left field. Deep. Back near the wall. It's in for extra bases. Moyer can run. He's at second. He's going for 3. Here comes the throw. He is out. Oh my. Did he run through a stop sign with nobody out? You never want to make the first out of the inning at third base. Oh my, they lose a runner in scoring position. A little surprised he went there.
Yeah, I don't know if he ran through a stop sign or he just thought since the ball's in front of him that he would take the chance. I saw him when he rounded second. He did a stutter step.
Yep.
And that may have cost him.
I saw that stutter and I thought there's no way he's going. Runner on second with nobody out in the heart of the order coming up. So now you have 1 out. Cole Kratz is up to bat. Fouls it to the first base side.
Because the grass is so plush, when that ball hit, it popped up. It didn't go towards the fence or the warning track. The throw was fantastic. I mean, he had to throw that ball, 200 and some odd feet, and he didn't throw it a foot to the left and a foot to the right of that bag. He was right on the bag like there was a magnet.
Yeah, it was a close play, but he was definitely out. Wonder if him and Dad will have a little talk tonight.
I think it'll be one way.
Yeah,
time.
It'll probably be about 11:30 at night. A little late night snack. Yeah, before you go to bed, son, I'd like to just talk to you about something for a second. There's an old rule in baseball: you never make the first or the third out at third. Ball popped to the first baseman for the second out of the inning.
I found that rule to always be kind of weird. It's like folklore to me. Like, I don't want to make any out at third. They always say you can't make the first or the third out. Okay, well, it's all right to make the second out there. Like, what are we talking about?
Evan Hetrick, the left fielder, number 9, will bat. Hetrick with a .514 on base percentage, lines out. Ball hit well, lined out to right field for the third out of the inning after 2.5. We are scoreless.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finley, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to this big dance, the state championship tournament. And the team from Pittsburgh, Wilcox, will now bat in the bottom of the third. And looking at Caden Smiley, the right-hander Black for Boyertown on the mound. Ground ball, hard ground ball, base hit, left field on the first pitch. Bottom of third, Wilcox out of Pittsburgh gets a runner.
A fun fact that Gus brought to our attention, thank you, Gus, was that this Wilcox team played in the Little League World Series in Williamsport about 5 years ago, and Coach Zimmerman said almost all the guys are the same guys that played. So we're seeing them 5 years removed.
Yep, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Little League World Series team 5 years later. They're showing bunt for the sack, the leadoff hitter, Number 0, Dan Allegredo, the first baseman, will bat. Have you ever been to Williamsport?
I have.
Wow.
I ate a lot of the ice cream sandwiches up down the right field bank.
There are some excellent documentaries on the Williamsport teams years later. You know, if you search it on YouTube, pretty cool stuff, human interest story kind of stuff. The 8 teams that have qualified for the state tournament are Greater Pittston, Phillipsburg, Norchester, Paxton, Falls, Blackhawk, Wilcox, and Boyertown. Now there's a minor league affiliate in Williamsport also, correct? I remember seeing the blimp shot and noticing a major league dimension field not far away.
Well, the major leagues actually play their one game, right?
I believe you are correct, yes.
And there used to be a minor league team there, but I got to tell you, I don't know that answer today. But
I don't know if it's a Phillies organization, but there was a minor, not long ago, or probably still, a minor league team in Williamsport. Successful sack bunt, little small ball by Wilcox. Eden Zimmerman, number 27, the pitcher, trying to help his cause here. Runner in scoring position, only 1 out. Ball hit hard and caught. Nice play by Eisenhard at third base. That's why they call it the hot corner, and Eisenhard was all over it.
As good as that play was, I want to commend the guy on second, because he did a great job of seeing that all the way and being able to recover to second base. There's some guys would have thought that was a base hit all the way down the line.
Yep, absolutely.
He did a great job of getting back to avoid the double play.
Good point, partner. I thought for sure there was going to be a double play. Cameron Marciniak will now bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 out. He's got that slider working, his little backdoor slider action here by the right-hander, Black. Breaking late.
They took a couple of these pickoff moves away a year or two ago. Remember the first and third situation where they fake the third and go to first? They took that one away. They didn't take this one away with a high lift and be able to come back to second.
Nasty breaking ball. Black continues to mow him down with help from his defense. Moyer and Eisenhard with good gloves on the left side of that infield. Ball ripped to right field, but it's right at the right fielder, Hoffman, for the 3rd out of the inning. After 3 complete, Boyertown 0, Wilcox 0.
No errors. Man left on base.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Hey, welcome back everyone to the state championship tournament leading off for Boyertown. Number 23, the catcher, Steve Colucci. Right-hander on the mound for Wilcox, Zimmerman. Both he and Black pitching very well so far. Rod, I meant to ask you, you see so much defensive shifting in the major leagues, which will be illegal starting next year. Do you do a lot of shifting in college?
Not to that level where you take the shortstop and put him all the way over on the left, on the right side of the bag.
Right.
No, we don't do that. I mean, we'll do some shifting around, but not to that extreme.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that at the high school or Legion level. I was just curious how much is going on. I'm very pleased to see the major leagues are outlawing that. There's going to be a line behind second base, and you must have 2 infielders on either side of the line. Ball into center field, right at the center fielder, Marciniak, for the easy out.
Guys like Ryan Howard and now Bryce, out of Philadelphia, it's really going to benefit them. I mean, Ryan Howard probably would have had another couple hundred hits because he just drilled the ball to that side of the field on the ground. He hit Oppo home runs, but his base hits to the right side were negated by that shift.
Good point. Luke Moser now batting, the second baseman, number 27. Moser with a .418 on-base percentage and runs very well, has double-digit steals on the season. Funny, they still list Lee Meckersley as one of the assistant coaches, even though, God rest his soul, he's no longer with us. Talking to Justin Connick, he was very close to Lee. Justin Connick was the head coach at Penn State Berks for 12 years, and Lee was one of his assistants, but he tragically lost his life in a car accident. But he will forever resonate, his energy, in the Boyertown community.
Yeah, that was a sad story. Put a lot of time and effort into this program and probably didn't get the recognition at times when the Senior Legion did as well as they did.
Yep. He captured multiple state titles at the Junior Legion, and that's only half the kids. So you win a state title and you only have 50% of the talent. Moser with a good at-bat draws the base on ball. Brandon Shane, first baseman, number 18, comes to the plate. Oh my, again. And the Wilcox people are not happy.
I think there's going to be a little chat here between the head coach and the first base umpire.
Rod, when I looked at the team stats for Boyertown, you're going to love this one. Team on base percentage, .411.
Yeah, from a team perspective, that's outstanding. Just an individual or two would be great, let alone the whole team.
Boyertown also bats, you're going to love this one as well, with runners in scoring position, which is what we have now. Boyertown has a team batting average of .297.
Well, it's probably a little lower now because they left a man on third base earlier with less than 2 outs.
Attempted bunt, popped up. Foul. Clearly remember Shane, the young man batting now, as being one of the top football players in the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Takes a healthy cut at that ball, but fouls it back again. Two-sport athlete. He will play baseball, as I mentioned a few innings ago, at Mount Aloysius. Attempted pickoff, no good.
It's interesting what just happened. The pitch before that, the shortstop broke all the way to second base, but then recovered.
There's a ball ripped deep to left field. Off the wall. Shane with a monster shot, double, RBI, and Boyertown takes the lead, 1-0.
That ball was well struck. It's a nice thing about a wooden bat that when it's struck well, it sounds great.
Right fielder Tyler Hoffman.
Tyler Hoffman, the right fielder, number 26, will bat with 1 out, a runner on second, and 1 run already across the board.
Bernie, I'm going to complete my thought of what I was starting to say before he drove that ball deep to left. That was the shortstop, broke all the way to second base, and then recovered, and there was no pickoff. And then the next pitch, he broke all the way to second base, and there was a pickoff on. So I think that's one of their pickoff plays that they have.
Okay. Hoffman at the plate, 270 on the year, but again, on base percentage, .424. 18 walks for the left-hander now batting. He's getting a walk a game. Ball down the third baseline, foul. Good hustle by Stallings, the third baseman for Wilcox, but cannot get to it.
My goodness, he went a long way. That third baseman had to go 130 feet for that ball.
Like Alex Bohm. What are your thoughts? Have you seen his steady improvement defensively at third base?
Yes, for sure.
Ball hit hard down the first base side. Foul.
It's difficult when you get the yips. That's a tough psychological thing to overcome.
Especially in Philadelphia.
And especially at third base and shortstop, that side of the infield, I mean, you got to throw the ball a long way. Second base, there should be no excuse, but you remember a couple guys, Steve Sachs and Knobloch, guys of the past, they got the yips at second base.
Yep. Strikeout for the second out. Zimmerman mows him down. That'll bring number 36, Colin Eisenhard, the third baseman, to the plate.
You ever had the yips?
No, but one of my favorite players, you remember Mike Schmidt, who had 11 gold gloves and hit 548 home runs, greatest third baseman ever. You look early in his career, the people in Philadelphia really got down on that guy. There's a ball hit hard to center field. Marciniak breaks well for the third out of the inning, but Boyertown takes the lead after 3.5. Boyertown 1, Wilcox 0.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Welcome back, everyone. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Wilcox out of Pittsburgh will bat against Boyertown in blue and gray. Caden Dennis, number 12, the second baseman, now batting against the right-hander Black of Boyertown, pitching a stellar game thus far, Rod.
I'm going to try to sneak a story in here, Bert. I'm going to do my best. I may have to like delay it and say it after the next pitch, but they just announced a 50-50. I'm not going to name the coach, but there was a competing coach.
Ball popped to the right side. Boyertown guys giving a chase. It falls in but foul.
So there was a competing coach who wasn't playing against Boyertown that particular day, but was in the stands. And he won the 50-50.
Okay.
And the announcer came on and said, "We can finally send so-and-so home from Boyertown a winner."
That's a good one.
That gentleman wasn't very happy, but I don't think he gave any of his 50-50 money back to the program. But he left a winner. More than a lot of coaches can say.
Black, the right-hander on the mound for Boyertown, an academic standout, had a 5.0 GPA this past semester. Pop up to Moyer at short. How do you get a 5.0? Now, I can't figure it out because I'm a 2.5, so I can't comprehend 5.0. You count your junior and senior year together?
I was going to say, you add the two semesters together.
Luke Zimmerman, the shortstop, will bat. Number 1, left-handed batter.
I could get a 5.0 if it was out of 10. But 5.0 out of 4.0, I'm not sure.
He may be the valedictorian next year. He's only coming off 11th grade, so they'll have Black back. There's a ball to deep right field. Back! Oh, my. Initially, Hoffman looked a little, didn't get a beat on it right away, but he recovered nicely.
I thought he did a pretty good job of just turning and running to the spot that he thought it was, and then made it an easy play.
Ethan Wells will now bat, the catcher, number 24. Wilcox out of Region 8, Western Pennsylvania, just south of Pittsburgh, PA. Black's ERA on the year 1.47. Breaking ball hit hard. Base hit to left field by Wells. Eisenhart had no chance.
It was a heck of an effort. That would have been a play that I would have loved to see him make, and then get up and make the throw. We actually work on that a lot, where I'll put guys on the ground and make them get up and make the throw when we're doing skill work.
Yeah, I like that. So, Colin Porter now batting, the right fielder, number 6.
Some guys bounce up like a cat, and then some other guys takes them a little while.
You know, as I get older, that's one of the things that I didn't anticipate. When you're down, like working on something, down the basement, to just get up. You know, you got to put some elbows in the right places. There's a ball lifted into center field. Kratz with an easy play. And Black continues to mow him down. After 4 complete, Boyertown 1, Wilcox 0.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Welcome back, everyone. Boyertown will go to the, will now bat. John Myers, number 21, the DH, batting for the pitcher, Black. Myers bunted his first at bat. Thrown out by a good play by Zimmerman, the pitcher for Wilcox. Pretty skilled at fielding your position. That's something that's underestimated.
It is, and sometimes not worked on enough. They call it PFPs, right? Pitchers Fielding Practice.
Okay, especially against Boyertown.
Absolutely. I just don't think teams typically defend the bunts very well. You know, and I think Boyertown was successful for a lot of years because they played that style and teams couldn't defend it.
Yep, good point. Yeah, I mean, historically, Boyertown known for their famous they call it Boyertown baseball,
yeah,
which is small ball. But from 2002 through 7, they had a group of kids that could take the ball out of the park at any time. So I'll give them credit, they adjusted to that talent. Chaconis and those boys could hit.
They really could. Well, you had mentioned in one of the broadcasts, it was like 8 or 9 of their, I guess all their starters went to play college baseball.
Peyton Moyer will pop up to the right side for the second out of the inning. Yeah, I can still see that team. It's the greatest. It's the only time I was ever 10-run as a coach. That team came into Sunshine Field. We played them tough over here, 5-4, but they came into Sunshine Field and just hammered us, mashed us. And I always like to look and see, like you say, what did they do at the next level in college? And all of them excelled. Colin Kratz will now bat for Boyertown. You can just quickly go through that lineup. Ernst broke the RBI record at Penn State. Chaconis set a home run record at Delaware. Mackey, the left fielder, had a nice career at Albright. We'll get back to that. The third out of the inning, a ground out, nice play by Stalling. So it's 1-0. Boyertown on top. We'll be right back.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Welcome back, everyone. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning in the Pennsylvania State Championship of American Legion Baseball. Leading off the inning, number 22, Dalton Stallings, the third baseman for Wilcox out of Pittsburgh. Boyertown in blue and gray. Wilcox in light blue and white. It is the winner's bracket. There are 8 teams here in the town of Boyertown hosting the tournament. Ball popped up. And a good call-off by the third baseman, Rod. The pitcher was locked in on it, but they did the right thing.
For the most part, we try to get, from a defensive perspective, we try to get the pitcher out of the play just because he's fighting the mound a little bit. So the third baseman did a great job, but if he didn't, that black was all over it.
Yep. Caden Smiley, number 28, the left fielder, will now bat. Just to get back to finish that thought, right fielder for Boyertown's legendary 04 team. Right fielder Caudice, All-American at Westchester. Thorpe and Deeroff, the first baseman and catcher, nice careers at Kutztown. Zemak, good career at Ursinus. Arcadia played for you at Villanova. Unger, the 6'9" pitcher, played Division I basketball and baseball at Harvard. It was just ridiculous.
I bet he had a 5.0.
Oh my goodness.
Harvard.
I think he's in the banking industry, probably retired by now. There's a ball flied into center field. Kratz, the talented center fielder for Boyertown, puts the leather on it.
Bernie, I was going to bring something up a couple innings ago, and I thought it was a little premature, but I think that might be their 10th flyout so far tonight. And there's not a whole lot of bad hops in the air. And Boyertown has a really good outfield, so I'm not being demeaning in that way. But 10 fly balls isn't going to cut it. You got to start putting the ball on the ground.
Yep, good point. Dan Allegredo, the first baseman, the leadoff hitter, 0-0 now batting for Wilcox. Yeah, he's got that four-seamer rising, and they're just not getting on it. Slider popped to the right side, and Shane puts the leather on it. Black continues his mastery after 5 complete. Boyertown 1, Wilcox 0.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. We go to the top of the 6th inning, and Boyertown will bat. They are the visiting team, even though they are the host home team. But Evan Hetrick, the left fielder, number 9, will lead off. We want to give a shout out to the Tri-County Swimming, who is on the network, also on YouTube. What a great event that was over several days. Our managing director, Gus Tellis, out there managing the whole thing. Get to see the swimmers all the way up through their 17, 18, the 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, all the age groups, and they just do a wonderful job out there. Rod, we have to also mention and congratulate Owen J. Roberts, who we saw in the PAC championship. Good ball game. They defeated Springford right here 2-1 to win the PAC championship. You and I did the game a couple months ago. They went on to win their first ever district championship.
Outstanding.
Congratulations.
Well, I'm actually surprised that that's their first one, because they've been a prominent fixture for some time.
Yep, that group of kids then went on in the summer last year to win the Legion State Championship. So they have a Legion title, a PAC title, a district title. Unfortunately, they were eliminated in the first round of state playoff against a very good Emmaus team by a score of 1-0. Ground ball, shortstop. Zimmerman fires over. Nice catch by the first baseman, Allegredo, for the first out of the inning.
Allegredo did a really nice job of staying back on the ball. Zimmerman's throw a little bit at the right field line, and instead of striding out, where it would have been a very difficult play, he just went right out the right field line with it.
Steve Colucci, number 23, the catcher, will now bat.
I really like both shortstops here in today's game. Good movements, good arm.
Wilcox manager Scott Zimmerman. We got a Zimmerman on the mound, a Zimmerman at short, and a Zimmerman in the dugout.
Bernie, do you know where the players are staying? Excuse me.
That I don't know. Ball lifted down the right field line, foul. But I did want to mention that because you lived this tournament. You went to New York City with your Paoli team, correct?
That's right, 2003.
During an electrical blackout.
Correct.
When it was, 95 to 100 degrees? That had to be a week from hell. Ground ball, shortstop, Zimmerman with a nice play. What did you guys, I was telling that story to some of my friends, and they said, what did they do the whole time they were up there? What did you do?
We sweat a lot.
You sat in your hotel rooms and just sweated.
It was really not a fun situation, but I had a great bunch of guys that I was coaching in 2003 at Paoli, and I didn't have to worry about them with any shenanigans or anything like that. They were a very mature team. It was frustrating. We ended up playing the host team. They were supposed to have fireworks and everything that particular night, and they pushed us back to a start time of 11:30 p.m.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Moser now batting. Ball fouled to the right side. Moser having a fine summer with a .418 on base percentage. So there was no electricity in New York City, the New York region.
But it was the East Coast. The grid went down.
And you were there for how many days?
Not as many as we would have liked.
Zimmerman with his third play of the inning, and he is very efficient for the third out of the inning. And Boyertown holds a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's the state championship tournament for American Legion Baseball on the PCTV network, powered by TELUS Vision. I'm Bernie Gallagher, your play-by-play with Rod Johnson, Cabrini University coach, and Gus Tellis, our managing director. Boyertown in the field right now in blue and gray against Wilcox. The Region 8 champion is leading by a score of 1-0. Wilcox has 2 more at-bats, or this baby's over, 1-0.
It's not getting late. It is late. The 7-inning game, you get into the 6th inning and you start you tighten up a little bit now.
Hayden Zimmerman, number 27, will now bat. Throwing that little, kind of like a slurve. It's not a full curve. It's not a slider cutter. They've got Fox in the bullpen. Should Black falter, 2-0. You don't want to walk the leadoff hitter, that's for sure. What's that old baseball stat? If you walk the leadoff hitter,
it's like 60% of them score or something.
Ground ball, shortstop, Moyer. Nice play, and the throw over. Beautiful effort by Moyer.
May I reiterate the fact that I like both these shortstops, and that was a really nice play. Now, he has shown a play right at him. He showed a play in the hole, and he showed a charge play.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you, he had that in-between hop, came up and pirouetted, threw off 1 foot. Cameron Marciniak, number 11, the center fielder, will bat. Ground ball, hard. Nice play by Eisenhardt, over to first. Boyertown showing the leather. Oh, man. That ball was tattooed, Rod.
Well, they tried hitting the ball in the air. That wasn't working. Now they're hitting the ball on the ground, and that's not working. So, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done as a coach. It was a 2-0 pitch, and I don't know. Would you have had him taking the pitch at this point in time?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
The first guy up this inning.
Caden Dennis, number 12, second baseman, batting. He's got that breaking ball going. He's changed. You know, his approach has changed now. In the later innings, he's relying more on the breaking ball.
Looks like he's throwing 2 different breaking balls. That was more of an 11-7, as you like to call it.
Yeah.
I like to call it 12-6, and you're saying, well, people really don't throw it 12-6 unless you drop it off the table.
Yep.
So I think you're right there. But he has that more of a 11-7, and then he has that more of a slurve.
Yeah, it is a slurve. You don't hear that expression much, but it's half slider, half curve, and that's all about arm slot and that position of the palm relative to the ear. A lot of parties going on around here. We've got, well, I don't hear Grandview Speedway tonight, though.
The last time we were here, let's see, we had fireworks. We had dogs barking.
We had music.
We had music. We had
race cars.
We had fire engines. You remember they were?
Yeah.
I kidded and said that they were taking the Boyertown coaches who were being honored around town in the fire engine. I don't really think that happened. So if anybody thought that was really happening, I just made that up.
Base on balls, now dangerous hitter at the plate, the shortstop, Luke Zimmerman. You got the tying run on first base. Left-handed hitter, always felt better putting the steal sign on with a left-handed hitter up.
Well, it definitely blocks the view of the catcher. He should be on high alert right now, though.
Ball popped up. Moyer, the shortstop, easily gobbles it up for the third out. And Black continues his proficiency. After 6 full innings, Boyertown 1, Wilcox 0.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. We go to the top of the 7th inning. This is it. It's the last inning. Boyertown on top, 1-0. Brandon Shane, the first baseman. Number 18 batting. Shane is 2 for 2 on the day. He's got a single and an RBI double. Should that score hold, he would have the game-winning RBI.
It'd be a shame for Zimmerman to lose this game 1-0. He's really pitched an outstanding game.
Base hit to left field. Shane is 3 for 3. Tyler Hoffman, the right fielder, number 26, will bat. Hoffman's got some pop in that bat, but they're going to show bunt, looking to get an insurance run. Third baseman charging. Bunt laid down beautifully. Up the first base line, exactly where you want it with the third baseman charging. That is beautiful Boyertown baseball.
Yeah, it really is. The third baseman was charging, and he was actually past the mound towards home. And the only place he really could go with it is first. Now, the grass is so plush again that ball slowed up a lot. If that would have been on turf, that thing would have kept on rolling. Would have been a difficult play between the first baseman and the pitcher.
Good point. Colin Eisenhardt, number 36, the third baseman, with a chance to get an RBI and give his team an insurance run. Eisenhardt, .438 on base percentage, 18 walks on the season. Ball just outside. Home plate ump called pretty good game tonight.
I would say he has. It's not over yet, but right now I'm giving him kudos.
Justin Connick has done a marvelous job in his second year as a head coach. Long-time summer assistant, loyal assistant under Rick Moats, and 12 years as head coach at Penn State Berks, and recently appointed head high school football coach at Boyertown High School. As Eisenhardt thinks about bunting, he told me that 65% of the boys in the high school will come through one of his programs, either as football or baseball player.
Wow, you don't have to learn too many personalities then, do you?
He was a great player for Westchester, a pitcher and a catcher. They put the pickoff on. It had a little bit of a window, but Shane gets back. Eisenhardt, as we mentioned, a 4-sport star. Soccer, basketball, baseball, and the punter on the football team. And they're excited about football over here. They've got a real good running back, Savage. A couple young quarterbacks. Football right around the corner. There's a ball slide to right field in between, and it drops. He'll get to second base. Now the runner Shane had to wait because he was expecting it to be caught. He will advance to third base. Now you have runners on second and third with one out.
About a second and a half before that ball dropped, I'm thinking this is going to be a heck of a collision. They were both going full bore after that ball.
John Myers, the DH now batting. Rod, a safety squeeze will give you an insurance run.
Absolutely.
Right away. First
I
pitch.
like that call.
First pitch, safety squeeze. For the casual fan, that means that the batter would bunt and the third baseman would break when he sees the result of the bunt. The bunt's at the pitcher, right back at the pitcher, you don't go. Or just run a suicide squeeze where the third base runner. There's a ball ripped to right field. In the gap it drops. Extra bases for Myers. 2 runs will score. Oh my, Boyertown now up 3-0. So much for the squeeze, Rod.
That's why we're out here in center field.
Two RBIs for Myers, the DH. That'll turn the lineup over.
Pitching change.
And we may have a pitching change. The manager is taking the lineup card to the umpire, usually a signal that we will have a pitching change. So we'll be right back after a short break.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Peyton Moyer with a chance now to extend the Boyertown lead.
At the plate for the Bears, shortstop Peyton Moyer.
Kick and the pitch. Ball.
Not that Black needed a lot of extra insurance runs, but it sure feels good for him, I'm thinking, going to the mound here in the bottom of the 7th.
Benjamin Paul now pitching for Wilcox, number 8. And Moyer with a good at-bat, what he's been doing all summer, just getting on base.
Center fielder Cole Kratz.
Cole Kratz, number 28, the center fielder, will bat. There's one out, runners on first and second. He was thinking about bunting. First baseman charges.
We're thinking about bunting, I believe, because the third baseman's playing back, and he has no interest at this point in charging for that bunt.
We have a little canine visitor out here in center field. Running with around the outfield with no leash and no one anywhere near him. He's having a good time watching a little baseball. Water in the grass. Thought about bunting again. And that will load the bases now. So Boyertown looking to do more damage.
Left fielder Evan Hetrick.
Evan Hetrick will now bat, the left fielder, number 9. Hetrick with a .333 batting average and a .514 on base percentage.
A base hit here wouldn't be a nail, it would be a spike. It's already an advanced lead here in this inning, and this could really just break it wide open.
And Boyertown's hottest hitter at the plate. That's why he's batting in the 3-hole. Not only is he a masher, but Hetrick has 17 walks, 10 stolen bases, 12 RBIs. Drives the ball to deep center field. It's got eyes in the gap and drop. Extra bases that could clear the bases. Here, there will be no throw. A 3-run double by Hetrick. Oh my! Boyertown pouring it on.
There's the spike.
Wow.
The catcher, Steve Colucci.
Steve Colucci, number 23. The catcher will now bat. And our K9 buddy helping us out with the camera work here. He's over here looking for some water. Sorry, buddy. I got Gatorade. They have that take a dog to the ballpark day down at the Phillies. You ever do that?
No, I can't. I don't have a dog. I don't have a dog.
You can take my dog. Yeah, I got
a
2-year-old pup, a chocolate lab.
Have you ever done it?
It doesn't look like something I'd want to do.
No.
I go to the ball game. I don't want to worry about my dog. So it is now 6-0. Boyertown in the state championship tournament. With a chance to do even more damage, there is still only 1 out.
I don't want to be silly here, but I know when I go to a game, I'm probably going to the restroom a couple, 3 times a game. There's a lot of dogs in that place. I'd be worrying about my ankle, white sock turning yellow or something. How do they work all that?
Yeah, really. Especially in this weather. My dog, put him out 5 minutes at a time. That's it. I'm not, he does not like the heat. Breaking ball outside. This is low. Ball popped up out of play. Hetrick on second base, thanks to his 3 RBI double. Base on balls for Colucci. This will be the 9th batter of the inning, Luke Moser, number 27, the second baseman. This is not to be redundant, but again, on base percentage, Moser, .418. It's amazing to have an on base percentage over 400. And Rod, I talked to Coach Connick during the week, just infectious enthusiasm. I hung up the phone. I said, man, this guy, he's not just happy to be here hosting. They want to win it. They want a rematch with Dorchester. They're here to win it. This is Boyertown.
Well, you got to have a strong personality here, almost like a psychologist as you work this. It's not just a matter of the X's and O's. You got to really get inside the kid's head, get him excited. It sounds like he's doing that.
He got me excited. There's a base hit up the middle. It's going to bring in another run. Moser with a clutch RBI. Throw home. Not in time. Now 7-0 Boyertown. It was 1-0 prior to this inning. The top of the 7th, we will play only 7.
First baseman, Brandon.
The analogy for the weather that we're having right now is probably not going to be very great, but this is like a snowflake turning into an avalanche.
Yeah, I could use a few snowflakes. I'm trying to golf in this weather. Shane started the inning off with a single and scored. So he gets his second at bat in the inning.
I don't think the fans on the radio, on the television, whatever, are feeling very sorry for you right now about complaining about golfing when they're probably getting up Monday morning and going to work.
There's a fly ball to deep right field. Runner's going to tag on second, easily advance to third. So that'll be the second out of the inning. So it's 7-0 Boyertown, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Wilcox out of Pittsburgh will get one at bat. Tyler Hoffman, the right fielder, steps in. He had a sacrifice bunt earlier in this inning. Again, for the average fan out there that may not appreciate that, the Legion records go back to 1975. So you do the math, that's 47 champions have been awarded. Boyertown has captured 23 of 47 state titles. That is ridiculous.
I have no comment on that. It's what it is. Whether you like it or not, it is.
Easy steal of second base. Copley, right where I grew up, which is half of the Whitehall School District, they captured 7 state titles, so they are second. Some of my high school teammates, we lost to them by 1 run, and they went on to win the state title in '75. Good friend of mine, Billy Palaha, was the tournament MVP.
I played in that tournament. 1975.
1975, Copley, state champion. Billy Palaha was a good friend of mine, teammate for Allentown Central Catholic, and then in the summer, I played for Whitehall, he played for Copley. And that's the 3rd out, but the damage is done. 6 runs on the board in that inning. Wilcox with one last chance, they find themselves down 7-0.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, welcome back everyone, the PCTV Network. powered by TELUS Vision. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's the Pennsylvania American Legion State Championship. There are 8 teams in town. It'll be a 5-day tournament, double elimination. Here with Cabrini University coach Rod Johnson and our managing director Gus Tellis. I'm Bernie Gallagher, your play-by-play. This game will be shown on Comcast Cable and streamed and posted on YouTube in 1 or 2 days. It'll be on YouTube forever. So the right-hander Black with 14 days rest looks pretty fresh.
I would say so. Be nice to close this out with a shutout.
Ethan Wells, the catcher, 24, swinging on the first pitch, down 7-0. Interesting. Wells is 1 for 2. I don't think that our canine friend liked him swinging on the first pitch down 7-0. He's letting him know about it from right center field.
I know your color analyst didn't appreciate it either. A situation like this, we may call a red call in the dugout to say, okay, you're not swinging until you get a strike, and you're not even swinging on a 3-1 pitch.
Yes, I agree 100%. The analytics tell you the real deal. Boy, that little backdoor pitch of his is just, like you said in the pregame, Rod, he just doesn't throw any balls down the middle of the plate. Ball popped to shortstop, the reliable Moyer with an easy play for out number 1.
I'm just baffled on the number of fly balls that have been hit, pop-ups and fly balls. I have to question whether or not their field that they play on is short and they may have a little bit of an uppercut. I don't know that answer. I don't know where they play. But there are a lot of fly balls that are hit.
Moyer with another outstanding play. Stahl, the new pitcher, swinging at the first pitch for the second out. Boyertown 1 out away from advancing in the winner's bracket of the state championship tournament.
Did I understand that Moyer was a pretty good golfer?
Yes, just like his dad.
Well, he shouldn't forget about this game either. He's done a great job.
Ball sails high and tight for ball number 1. Boyertown is a fairly young group of kids, really. They get to play in the state tournament, Rod, because they're hosting. Otherwise, they would not be here. The high school team did not make district playoffs. You got a younger nucleus here. Black will be back next summer, the pitcher on the mound. Right down the middle for a ball. You know, Coach Connick, 24-8 in his first season, 1 summer ago. They lost to Norchester. Their nemesis has been Norchester. And they lost this year, a 1-run loss to Norchester and a 2-run loss to Norchester. And boy, you talk to these kids and their coach, they want another shot at Norchester. Ball popped up, that could be the end of the game. Nice play by Eisenhard, and Black completes the game as the pitcher. Our final score is Boyertown 7, Wilcox 0. We'll be right back to wrap it up.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Rod Johnson, Bernie Gallagher back here to wrap it up. It's the Pennsylvania State Championship of American Legion Baseball. Round one, Boyertown, the host, wins 7-0 over a pretty good Wilcox team. Rod, before we talk about Boyertown and the outstanding job that Justin Connick has done, a little bit of an analytics on Wilcox out of Pittsburgh. No runs on the scoreboard, and you had something to say about that.
Yeah, I have a couple things to say about it. One, 13 or 14 fly ball pop-ups out of 21 outs. That's not going to work. There's not a whole lot of bad hops, as I said earlier, up there in the sky. I thought Zimmerman threw really, really well, and it's a shame. This was a heck of a ball game going into that last inning.
Yeah, so Wilcox will now move into the losers bracket. There are 8 teams vying for a state title. On the Boyertown side of things, 2 things. First of all, let's talk a little bit about the pitching. We saw the right-hander Black against Upper Perk 4 weeks ago. Dominant. Again, complete game shutout.
Extremely dominant. And, you know, as a fan of the game, I like seeing what he did here tonight. You know, some people like to see high-scoring games, but to see a shutout thrown at this level is really pretty cool. Did a great job on the mound, had full control the entire game, never wavered. He deserved the shutout.
And then on the offensive side of things, Shane, the big star for Boyertown with 3 hits, but the dagger that ended the night, Hetrick, 3 RBI double late.
Yeah, some really clutch hitting there at the end. And I said earlier that, you know, to you, that was a snowflake into an avalanche there at the time. And as I stated, in this type of weather, that snowflake to the avalanche would feel pretty good right now. And it feels real great to Boyertown as we sit here.
And add in that usual steady defense led by their shortstop Moyer. So Boyertown moves on in the winners bracket. Our final score, Boyertown 7, Wilcox 0. For Rod Johnson, I'm Bernie Gallagher. Gus Tellis, our managing director. Thanks for watching. That's a wrap. We are out.